Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference Clothing. What's going on, y'all? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing fine. I hope that all things are good for you. And if they're not, I hope that they get better. No, I desire that they get better for you because we all deserve beautiful and wonderful things no matter what. Anyway, guys, I thank you for being here and for supporting Be the Difference Clothing. Ooh, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Brooklyn and White Boy. I know, and I don't even know if that's the right number I'm at. I just picked a number and just put it in. Um, so, how was your day, Brooklyn? I hope it was good. Um, I don't really have much to talk about right now. Hey, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Wellness with Frugal Mama. Hey, how are you? How was your day? I be catching you in the morning sometimes. I be catching you. So that's cool. How was your day? It was good. More doctors. Aw. You don't have to say sorry. That's okay. Like we don't owe anybody, we don't owe any of us, we don't owe any each one another anything. Unless you have kids. You don't owe them anything. I mean small kids. But like as far as adult kids, you don't owe them anything. You don't owe me anything, Brooklyn. I appreciate when you can be here whenever you can. So that's pretty cool too. hmm Hey, we have a member. We have a member. And it's Books, Floors, and Stuff. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I know, but I feel bad. Oh, don't feel bad. You can always watch the replay. But it was cool. Yesterday I worked out. I did a lot of cardio. Um, and then I messed it up and I ate. When I got in, I ate something. So and there's nothing wrong with eating, but I know I should probably like I want my metabolism to keep running overnight. So usually I don't eat after I work out. But lately I've just been I do watch replays, believe me. I did get my work on last night. Ah, yes. Hey Afro, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you had a good day. How are you? Good to see you. Um it's just it's a wonderful day. I don't know if this is supposed to be, I don't know what that's supposed to be. But yes, y'all. Um Let me tell you how my day was. So I woke up this morning, I went to work. Work was good. Um it was just a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish and I feel like I did accomplish a few things, but not a lot. So, it is what it is. You always have the rest of the evening, right? So now I'm at work again. Um, so yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. Oh, Merry Christmas. Same to you. That's what I wanted. It wasn't too shabby. That's what I wanted to do, guys. So I think the next live that I do, I'm gonna try to find YouTube music and I'm put like the little holiday jingles on, so we can kind of just get our little hot chocolate if you drink it, or hot cocoa, coffee, or whatever, and just sip and chill. That's what we're gonna name it. Sorry. So we're gonna do a sip and chill. Maybe next week when it's closer to the actual day, we'll do that. Yes, 1 year. Woohoo! Shout outs to you. You made it through. I made it. Girl, that's all that matters is the fact that you make it. When you make it, it means that you have lived past things that might have been put in your way to hold you back. Okay? And you passed it, you defeated it, and now you're just moving on. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's pretty dope. Um, I'm glad you're glad to be a part of it. um, so yeah, I don't really have much to say. But I do appreciate life. That's one thing I must say. Like, I was thinking about it, like, lately. I've been thinking about it, like, yo, for real, for real. Never mind. I'm not even going to talk about it. I mean, I guess it's a conversation we all must have at some point in time. But, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Um, I mean, it's a conversation we're going to have to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let's just have this difficult conversation. We've all lived quite a few years, and eventually it's going to be over and done with. And I was just thinking, like, dang, yo, what's that going to feel like? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel that. I don't know about you guys. I mean, I hope I'm not being a little too morbid, but it's the truth. Who likes to talk about, after you breathe? Nobody. But it's a conversation we must have. I mean, look at how many people we know of already just in passing on YouTube that have no longer, been here. But like, this is a perfect conversation to have so that we can get our stuff in order. You don't have to be a certain age to have a will. And I learned throughout the years that you don't even have to have a will by by the standards or whatever. As long as you have it notarized, it's a legal binding document. So get your stuff in order. Get somebody to validate it. Get a second person to that. But it's time we just really start getting our stuff in order. Like, look at how many people, and I saw not yesterday, but the day before, I saw somebody's post about celebrities who passed away with no will. They didn't leave their money to anybody. So now the state got all their stuff. Or like people will have to fight. Like, it's hard to imagine not being here anymore, but it's also hard to imagine people who you love not having the things and the items that they rightfully should get because we didn't put our stuff in order. I'm talking to myself too, y'all. We really do. I don't like having a convo with my dad because he's having a hard time. Oh, ooh. Hey Terry, how are you? I gotta dry up my eyes. It's so hard. And he's blessed to be able to but there's some people who don't even reach the milestone that he got to reach. Hey Bonnie Rose, how you doing? Good to see you. But we have to get our stuff in order, and starting the things that will help us get our things in order is by being a better person, so that people who are living around you can see a different perspective of who you are, so that they can appreciate your legacy after you're gone and not be like, thank God. Even though they might be like, whatever, you don't want them to have a sigh of relief like, oh, thank God. But part of getting our things in order and our lives in order is after we pass on, being a better person, not being the same person that you were, however many years that you were doing, however you were. And also writing things down, delegating them to things and to people or organizations, whatever you want to do. And not leaving people a burden when you do pass. Because so many people don't even have the capability or the capacity to bury another person. How's that? You really want to leave somebody with that burden of not being able to afford to bury you, to give you the tribute that you deserve or would have desired? So write stuff out. Write it out. Spend a day, even if you don't like, even this, like I said, this is a conversation that I don't even like having because you already know how I feel about after you stop breathing. You already know how I feel about that. I don't like it at all. But if I were to stop breathing anytime between now and whenever, I gotta have my ducks in rows so that my company, or Be the Difference Clothing, is not mine. Be the Difference Clothing will be able to be managed and have the right appropriate people to manage it, to keep it going, make it better. Keep on encouraging people. It's just, realistically, we have to think about that. And then there are people who don't even get a chance to even think about it. Like, look at our little 6-year-old friend. Mom, where we going to eat now? We going to eat now? You know, with the big cheeks. He passed away at 6. I mean, thankfully, he didn't have to worry about leaving anything to anyone. But still, there are going to be people who will miss him dearly. But he did leave a legacy even at 6. He made a lot of people on the internet laugh. That's a good legacy to have. Remember the quote that I have. I can't remember verbatim, but you know, it's not so much what you do for a person, is what you leave, how they feel about after they left your presence. So it was something like that. Because it's not always that we're going to see each other ever again. Like the perfect stranger that you meet in the airport that you don't think you're going to see again, but you end up in the same flight going back home or going to a destination. We have to treat it like with such delicate fingers. You know what I'm saying? You never know when it's your time to go. That's why we need to do better in life and treat people better. That goes for everyone, even myself. It's true. The legal term estate with the will, if you don't have for your survivors to claim your property, they will have to go out probate court. Yeah. But they should have known. You have amassed so much wealth, you leave something. Like Heath Ledger, he was young. I think he was like 24 when he passed, or nowhere near 30. So I can understand why he probably never thought about having documents for his daughter, leaving his money for his daughter. But at the same token, you don't want your hard work to go to someone else. And you know that if your hard work goes to someone else, they may be frivolous and let that thing go and not multiply it. So yeah, like I said, this is a hard conversation I hate to have, and I probably don't ever want to talk about it ever again. But we are all going to eventually stop breathing permanently. And knowing that there's no way out of that, we should make sure we at least have control over who gets what. Here, listen, and just leave the hospital. What? You left the hospital? What's wrong? Hey, Uniquely Lavish, how you doing? Good to see you. What's wrong, Books? Books, what's wrong? Shame on me. You know, I tried to like figure out who I would want to leave all my assets to, but that's kind of hard to figure out somebody, you know, that you know is going to have the same or similar passion to like keep your business going after you die. I don't want to be rolling around like stripsing up the place. For real. I don't want to have to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's something we got to think about. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. When a person dies without a will, makes it hard for a parent to leave property. Yes. 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 I agree. That's why we need to understand. We have to at least do it one day, right? Get everything in order one day, get that hard day out of the way, and then just have it taken care of, all the paperwork taken care of and all that stuff, and then go back to your jolly life. But we can't just live life without realizing that there's something that you can't prevent. ever happening, which is, the ending of your not breathing again. You don't want to stop breathing and leave all of your assets to someone who will just squander it away, when you could have had the control of leaving it with someone who's very responsible, very reliable, and will take care, manage, and invest and make whatever you left multiply. Sorry, y'all. We just had to talk about it just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. We had to. We have to talk about it just for a little bit. It hurt. Take the band-aid off. Rip. Ouch. But it's all right. It's all right. Because at least we're aware that you knew. Not one of us can say we didn't know or we didn't think about it, because we're talking about it right now. What you do afterwards, that's all up to you. I'm not going to be in your face. I'm not going to say you right or wrong. That's not my place. But we talked about it. And I'm talking to myself too. Hey, the real Aaron Collins, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, what happened, Books? We are concerned, but I'm glad you made it to Hello World. I'm going to try to put a smile on your face now. Now that we have to talk about that little piece of conversation that nobody really wants to talk about. But one day we're all going to cross that threshold. And it's, it's even more nerve-wracking because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. Like everybody says you're going to heaven, you're going to hell. Everybody says that, but you don't know. Until you go through it yourself, you have no idea. So, since we don't know, and since we somewhat fear the inevitable, we might as well do something about it in a positive way, so everybody doesn't have to mourn as much. You know what I'm saying? It's already going to be confusing and hard just trying to get your feelings and your bearings together, just realizing that you're not going to hear the voice anymore. You're not going to be around that person anymore. But it's so much easier when you're like, okay, this money goes here. It's allocated for this, that, blah, blah, blah. So do what you have to do, guys. Schedule a time. Put it on your calendar. Schedule your calendar, like where I'm going to leave my assets, who I'm going to leave it to, how I want arrangements to be. Just so we can minimize the fighting. Because people start to fight when money come around, okay? It is. It is. I don't like talking about Afro. I can't even say the word. I don't like talking about it at all. You don't want to suffer? I just don't want to go. How about that? I just don't want to go. I don't want to go. But eventually it will happen. But on a lighter note, the real Aaron Collins, how you doing? How was your day? I hope it was good. I hope it was good. We're also rejoicing that Books is out of the hospital. Or she says she's sitting at the hospital. Hopefully it's not you having a sad day uniquely? Or you just saying sad to the topic? Hey Raymond, how you doing? How's your day going? Good to see you. So let's talk about it. How was everybody's day? Anybody going away for the holiday? Are you guys doing that? Oh yeah, schedule. Let's just say next week one day, I'm going to find some holiday music and we're going to have our little hot chocolate or whatever you want to sip on. And we're going to do a nice little panel and we'll drink and not, you know what I'm saying? We'll have a good little round table hey, we'll jingle along the way with each other. That's beautiful. Even though, I don't celebrate Christmas, but I don't mind having a little gathering. I love me a gathering, okay? You know what I'm saying? I won't mind. I'll let my stomach go that day and I'll suffer the consequences later. I'll give me them big fat marshmallows with my little hot chocolate and be like, ooh, I got to go to the bathroom afterwards. Sad how people act after you transition. What's up? Reborn is in the building. We have a member, A. We have a member, A. And it's Reborn Artist Life. Hey, girl. But yeah, you right. Uniquely, I think I believe, my personal belief, when people transition, it's hard for people to accept, number one, that they're gone. Number two, the realities of whether the person did do right by everybody or not. There's always going to be one person who's more greedy than the rest and feel like they should have more than everyone else, even if they contribute minuscule, whatever, to the person's life. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think a lot of it is people are hurting, and that anger, that hurt turns into anger, and it just ends up lashing out into different things that are not necessary. You know what I mean? Well, let me see that. What I missed? Let me know if you want me to say. Yes! Wellness, yes! We could do a duet! Oh, we could do a duet! Yes! We could do a duet! Oh, that's gonna be fun! That's gonna be fun. Just look out, y'all. You know I don't like to plan nothing, because usually when I plan stuff, that junk don't always come out according to. But yeah, we're gonna have a little. It's gonna be a holiday. We're gonna have a holiday. What do you want to call it? We could have like a holiday. What's that thing when you at a campfire and you have the s'mores? You know, that kind of thing. We'll have that, right? You could get if you're drinking a fifth, or if you're drinking some hot chocolate or some hot apple cider, whatever you could just bring it on in, reel it on in, and we just kumbaya, Merry Christmas to you. Kumbaya, Merry Christmas to you. Kumbaya, Merry Christmas to you. Oh, Lord. We gonna do that. Yes, that's gonna be so much fun. That's gonna be so much fun. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Ooh. Plans never come out the way you want it to be. Even my plans. Brooklyn. That's why I don't make them. I just go. Boom. Yes. We gonna have a good time, y'all. We gonna have a good time. We're gonna do a duet, and then Wellness is gonna do a solo. Y'all, that's gonna be dope. And I dare everybody to come up. I dare everybody to come up. You could dress up too if you want. You could dress up. You could dress up. You could be Mrs. Claus, Mr. Claus. You could be an elf if you'd like to be. Or you could just come as you are and we'll sing a song. Yes! What day? I don't know, Afro. I don't know. It could be between Wednesday and Sunday. Wait, is Christmas next week? I think Christmas is next Friday or Saturday, right? Okay, so it'll probably be like between Wednesday and Thursday of next week. Because I know I don't want y'all, y'all might have plans with the family and such. You know what I'm saying? And we could do, yeah, chestnuts roasting by the apple tree. We're going to sing it up. Mm-hmm. Probably Wednesday, Thursday. The holidays are the loneliest and most depressing time of year for some. It's true. Aaron, it's very true. And I heard, because I used to be in a group. Like, I never used to be in an AA group or nothing like that, but I was in a group where a person, had their little star, where they had been like 25 years sobriety that year. And they were explaining how, and I never even thought about it in that way, but they were explaining how a lot of people who have been taken over by substances, any substance, how they felt bad. Well, his perspective was that he knew he was not doing right, and he knew he was a burden to his mom, and he knew that just by being around, he was just like a burden. And he hated that feeling so much because he knew he wasn't together. He hated the way his mom would look at him and just feel like, that hurt, like this is my child type of thing. So when he threw it down and explained it like that, I was like, oh snap. And where he wanted to be and wasn't. So I was like, oh wow, my perspective changed. And then, a lot of people who may have lost a loved one in the beginning course of the year, or even like in October or whatever, they be going through it. First, it's going to be the first holiday, without that person, and remembrance of like what it would have been like if, you know what I'm saying? So like, I dig it. It is a hard, but we going to have fun that day, Aaron. We going to have we going to have a good old time. I've seen people have to raise offerings at church because their family didn't bury. Ooh, 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 ooh. December 25th is on Saturday. Okay. Christmas is next Saturday. So we're going to do it. We could do it Wednesday, Thursday, because, like I said, I want to be respectful of people who have families that, do family-esque things, you know what I'm saying? Unless you want the whole family to come on Hello World and be like, chestnuts roasting in front of an apple tree, Jack Frost nipping on your nose, tiny tots singing, give me my gift right now, I can't wait till Christmas Day, want it now. I want my gift so I can rip it open. I don't care what it is, but it should be what I asked for. Because if it's not, I'm gonna throw a tantrum. And then we'll all say you're ungrateful. Oh, but if we have a little sing-a-ling-a-ding-a-dong, it's gonna be so much fun because we don't have to pass no gifts along except for the gift of being around each other, sharing laughs and love and good vibrations to everyone. That's how it's gonna be, cause every time it's no longer summertime, we're gonna have a blast like none before. If you thought you saw a concert, wait, you will drop the floor, cause we gonna duet it and solo it out. I guarantee it'll be one of the best days of your life when we have a day singing holiday songs. Merry, merry holiday, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas to you. Y'all, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna have a good old time. Ooh, I'm excited. I'm excited. Woo. So yeah, Wednesday, Thursday around that time, we're gonna do it. Okay. We're gonna do it. I have to prepare myself. I feel like I already know what I want to do. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get me a hot chocolate, a box of hot chocolate, and some marshmallows, and I'm gonna be roasting it right there in the cup. Y'all got me out my seat. Okay, that's always good. Y'all got me out my seat because I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I don't know. Whatever. All right, well, we had 30 minutes. Books, you feeling better? You all right, Books? Is it you or somebody else? Let us know. Y'all, I have 2 events. Tomorrow, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, she don't want to talk about it. Hey, the bargain effect, Tommy's in the building. How you doing? Well, whatever the case, Books, I'm glad you here, okay? I'm glad you're here to sing a song, to sing along. You are here. You are here. You are here. I'm a rockette. Hold on, y'all. I'm a rockette real quick. Ba, 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 start spreading the news. I'm not leaving New York because it's open 24/7. The rest of the country ain't so. I'm Kicking my legs up. All right, that's it. I don't know. Let me go. Y'all got me excited though. Whew. Let me get my stuff. Let me get this stuff together. I'm so glad that y'all got me thinking, because I almost forgot that I came here for a reason, to make sure I take this stuff with me. Because right after my legal job, right after my regular job, I'm going to go to an event. So, pray my strength in the Lord. That's just something they like to say. What kind of heat press you running? I don't know, a regular one. I don't know there were really different ones. It's just a regular heat press, if that's what you mean. I'm not like, you know what, Bargain? I'm not versatile in the heat press game. I just know it was a heat press and it works. Okay. That's all. Somebody else, I was visiting my home. Oh, okay. That's what I'm saying, girl. You had us worried. We were like, oh no, Books, what happened? That's what we were saying. You see how everybody worried about you. You saw how everybody was worried about you. Don't have us worried about you like that. But even still, thankfully, you're here. Even if we had to be worried about you, at least you here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pack these things up while y'all are still here. And then I'll let you go. But yeah, mark your calendar if you would like to come back next Wednesday or Thursday. We're going to have our little, kumbaya Christmas. Whatever you want to call it. A sing-a-ding-a-ling? Something like that. I don't know. We're going to have a little shindig. We're going to have a little gathering where we can celebrate with each other. We're going to have a YouTube Christmas party or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it. I just know we're going to be having a good old time just singing alone. And you don't have to come on a panel singing or nothing like that, but definitely come, wanting to be uplifted. How about that? We could just leave it like that. Just come ready to be like having a good old time. Because it's all in good fun. You know what I'm saying? All in good fun. So y'all made my day. You cheered me up for real, for real. Y'all cheered me up all the way up and down. Because I was having a minor setback. But y'all made my day. You see how that works? Your legal job. I know I had to catch myself before it fell all the way out. It already did. Yeah. All my jobs are legal. I feel like y'all, all I do is work. And I don't scorn it at all because I don't mind working. I just one day, my desire is for one day that it all pays off. That's all I care about. That everything that I do pays off. And then, did I tell you yesterday I hurt my shoulder again? But I think after working it out, if I work out consistently every day, maybe like 3-4 times, okay, maybe not every day, but maybe 3-4 times a week. If I work out at least 3-4 times a week, then that shoulder not going to hurt no more. It's going to just have to feel better. You ever feel like that's how your body would be? Like you just will it to hurry up and get better? That's how I feel right in here, right in the crevice. It's going to have to. You're going to have to cooperate. Boom. I'm going to punch you back. So yeah. Yes, guys. So please, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to all of my YouTube channels. No. Subscribe to all of my channels. You have YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it's at btdllc. So that's B as in boy, T as in Tom, D as in dog, LLC. Please subscribe to all of those channels. I would greatly appreciate it. A lot of the content is not the same on every channel. So please subscribe. I would definitely love that. If you haven't already done so, shop btdifferencellc.com. You saw the thumbnail. There's a coupon that you can use at checkout if you desire. And that's about it. And I also, 3, your funeral. What? Which place of worship have your funeral? I don't know. We might have to have this at the funeral house. But you guys are beautiful and amazing. There is no mistake about you. Every single thing that you've gone through in your life, whether good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, does not determine the next very few steps. It doesn't. Because an hour ago, I wasn't feeling like how I am right now. And I decided I wasn't going to go live tonight. I wasn't. I was like, yo, I just don't think I can go live. But I did it anyway. I made myself do it, and now I'm thankful because I got a blessing. So sometimes you have to give yourself that extra push, and that blessing will give you reasons as to why you did that push. And you'll be so happy because most of our lives, we should be spending it HAPPY, okay? And if we're not doing that, then we have to get into the rhythm of doing it. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello World. Yes.